Moving to PictoBlocks interface, today's task is gonna be Beetle maze game. First of all, we have to create our environment of the game. So we have the Beetle sprite instead of Toby. We delete Toby from this button and we insert Beetle sprite from the choosing a sprite here. As you can see, you can choose any sprite you would like, and then we choose the backdrop of the stage, and we choose it from the backdrop here. We can choose any backdrop, or you can upload it if you have any images of it, any image you would like. So the basic of this game is to make the Beetle move around this maze to reach the apple. The implementation of the Beetle movement, we're gonna create it here by making the keyboard keys is the controller of this game. So all the code will be basically having the code of the Beetle movement, then the conditions of the rules of the game, which define the game over, start over game, and etc. So let's back to the script area or the coding area. Here first we define the class. We have a sprite class, and we define that we have the Beetle sprite. Then we choose the main conditions of the game, that the sprite will have to start in the position 150 150 here, so we can change this to 150. Okay, and then we are setting the function set direction 0 to determine the direction of the sprite. Here you can see the direction. You can define it from here. Is it 0? It's looking up. 19 degree, it's looking right. 180 looking down. Minus 190 to look left. We set it, the start will be at 0, so it will forward up. You can write it here, it's better. Okay, then we also go to xy. This function, okay, mean the starting point of the game. So we in the start of the game we define the set direction, start size of the Beetle because it's larger than the stage area or the background of this maze, and the starting point till x and y axis. So after defining the first conditions of the game, we have to start the game movement or the controller of the game. As I said before, we are going to use the keyboard keys to define and implement the sprite movement. So we have the upper arrow key and left down arrow key and the right arrow key. Here we use a while one or while true. This is a forever loop. Why we use it? We use it because we want it to always and keep checking, not once check. We have to keep it all checking. So as you notice, we put while, and then all the script is below the while loop function. Okay, and then we start with the first condition. If sprite is key pressed, this means it will sense the keys pressed. If it's pressed the up arrow, it will set direction to 0 as it is now for up, and move. We use move function to move it 5 steps. We use 5 steps because we want the movement to be noticeable. As we said in the PictoBlocks, it's a small milli steps or second timing, so it's have to be noticeable. So we use 5 or 10 to make it obvious that it's move. We put it 5 more than 10, it's better because 5 is stable and not too much fast. Also, we repeated all this code, but we changed the direction to -80 when it's down arrow. We change the direction to -90 when it's left arrow, and 90 when it's right arrow. These lines from 6 to 21 is to control the movement of the Beetle. If we continue with the script, we now have the conditions of the game. If the beetle touch the black lines here, it will have to get started, restart again. If it's reached the apple, it's and the end of the game, or game over, as they said. So we have to set these two conditions so the players knows that it's have a levels, or it's have a stages. So we started by two conditions. Also, they are inside the while loop, to keep forever loop. First one is touching color. This function is used to make sure that the sprite, that to sense the colors we're walking on the sprite. This function arguments are RGB codes. So we use 000 to identify black. Here, if it's touch the black, it have to get started to the starting position, which is -50 -50. So go to xy function we use and make the direction of the beetle to up again. So we use the direction to 0. The other condition is if it's touching color 25500. Also, this is RGB code, so 25500, this is indicates for the red. So if the sprite touch the red color, so it's reached the apple, the sprite say, the beetle say game over, and we determine that it will say it for 2 seconds, and we make a break. Break mean it's the end of all the execution of all the functions. So let's try it out. We start with run. Now let's touch. See, I'm moving around. See, the movement is notable. Look at the x direction and x axis here. It's changed by 5 steps. See, I'm changing by the high. If I touch the black line, it will return to the beginner of the game. So I will change the direction of my game. As I said, if we use it more than 5, it will be hard to control it fast. It will move faster. Make the learners hard to control it, especially small learners. And we reach, see, it's said game over, and that's it.